Hello, welcome back. Tactical Tuesday with Johnny Tiger, November 26, 2024. Today, I'm going to talk you through one of the basic forward hand, backhand combo that you see sometimes in whether MMA training, self-defense training, Krav Maga training. It's a very basic combo that it's very vital to get this right. Okay, there's a reason why we train you to do this. First, what am I talking about? Usually, when you're training, you're taught to throw a jab and then throw a backhand with the same hand. Jab back, jab backhand, okay? And this is very much built on the foundation of trying to ride the momentum you generate. So rather than throwing a jab and then coil up and throw a backhand, which would look like jab, backhand, okay? That's not a combo. That's a jab and a backhand. Okay? The proper combo would look like, right? So there's no winding up for that backhand. It goes riding on the momentum you generate with a jab to whip that hand back. Because when you throw out that jab, your body is in motion, your hand is in motion, and you're already extending. So all you have to do is whip your hand backward to ride the end of that momentum rather than jab, wind up, backhand. Because honestly, most people, unless you hit super hard and super accurate, most people will react by about a second after they get hit. So when I punch someone, I don't have time to do this. Okay, if I throw a punch and then I wind up, by the time I wind up, the person's hand is already up. I don't have time for that. Okay, so if I can get that punch in, okay, now let's look at why this is cool, why this is important. Because sometimes that first punch will get blocked. When I throw that punch, the person's hand may already be up. So he's going to catch that first jab. But would he be able to block that backhand? Very doubtful. Why? Because human brain is conditioned to only think in one straight line at a time, one or two straight lines in opposite direction, which means if the person is blocking forward punch like this, as let's say the person practice Wing Chun, right? When I throw that punch, this is perfect for Wing Chun practitioner. They know how to block this with their forearm. So I throw my jab out, they meet it with their arm, and then they go and do their crazy Wing Chun stuff, right? But if my whole purpose was not just one punch, but drop, right? Go right to their face. Even though they catch my jab on their arm, I'm already whipping around their arm into their face. So it would look like they blocked the first one but missed the second one, right? This is one of the primary reasons why it's important to learn how to change this combo, because it will allow you to get around people's guard relatively easy. And it's all one-handed. You don't have to do 1, 2. Don't have to get the other hand involved yet. What? One hand, one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand. Right? Now, let me show you guys a little variation on this one. Sometimes a punch is not the best thing to do in a fight. We talked about it a lot. Okay? Punching someone on the head, in the face, getting their teeth in your knuckles is not always the best thing to do. Right? So sometimes you need that open hand slap. And using the same principle, you can chain a backhand slap with this open hand slap in a very same way. As you can see, sometimes when I go to slap, I miss. Okay? If I started out thinking just one slap and the person duck or block, I just missed, right? Just like I missed on this feedback. But in those cases, if my backhand slap come in right after it, that backhand slap is even more devastating than the open hand slap. What? And if I hit, I get two hits in. Pow pow. What? Pow pow. Right? Most cases, I can tell you this. If you develop a good forward slap, backhand slap, forward punch, back fist punch, if you develop a really good power on this, you can end the conflict right there, right? Not many people take this and still want to fight afterward. Okay, that's two slap right to the face with a lot of power into it, right? At the very least, if you manage to mess up the ear or get their nose or get their eye, then you'll have a much easier time for the rest of that fight, right? Again, when you change this combo, the full slap, back slap, it is not two separate slaps delivered with wind up. It is not like slap, slap, right? Yeah? It's not like that. It's like pow pow, pow pow, pow pow, pow pow, right? All one hand, again, all one hand. Very little actual effort. There's no wind up. You do not deliver it with your muscle. You purely focus on throwing your arm like a whip. Pow, 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 right? It's all momentum. Last but not least, why it's important to get good with your forehand backhand combo? Because it's going to save your life if you ever get ganged up by people. Okay? Now, the degree of success you'll get from this varies depending on the people involved. Okay? This is not going to work very good if the people involved are not close enough together. Like if one is all the way over there and where this cabinet is, and then the other one is here where Bruce is, well, then that's not going to save me, right? I'm not going to be able to reach both of them. But if their distance is this close, I'm fighting this guy. Let's say the speed bag is like one guy in front of me. I'm fighting this guy, and this guy is coming from my right side, rushing in, trying to grab me, or coming in, trying to punch me while I'm dealing with this guy. Then your forward hand, backhand going to come in to great play. I have used this in Krav Maga style sparring a lot. Why do I stress Krav Maga style sparring? Because in most other martial arts, you spar one on one. Okay? In Krav Maga, we spar 1-on-5, 1-on-7, 1-on-10. Okay? A lot of times it's like you go stand in the middle of the room, the rest of you attack him. And then it's like a mad chaos for the next 5 minutes. Right? So in that kind of scenario, your forward hand backhand combo is going to be very, very helpful in helping you opening a space between target A, target B. Okay, and this is what it would look like. Okay, note, I'm not punching target A, turning on target B, punching target B. I'm using the momentum of me hitting target A, and then my hand is already whipping over to target B. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? And if I feel particularly energetic, then I can add on to this combo by delivering a hook after the backhand. And it will turn into like right? I hit target A with my power shot. I whip my backhand into target B. My offhand is still not used at this point, so I can further ride this momentum. My backhand go there, my hook go there. Okay, so it's going to be straight back hook. Okay, straight back hook. Okay, now very important to note that you need to move your foot. You need to move your feet when you do this. A lot of people trying to take the shortcut, and what happened is they throw their hand, they throw their power hand. This particle is okay. They whip their backhand. That part is still okay. But then they throw that hook without moving their leg, and what happened? The leg get tangled up because you're already in the middle of a turn when you throw your backhand, and if you want to add that hook and you don't move your leg, it means your leg will twist around itself. Okay, your leg will get twisted up like a pretzel. So to be effective with this, you need to throw that hand. But when I throw that hook, my back foot is shuffling forward to add my body weight into that hook, right? And this clear my right arm. Remember the one that just delivered the backhand? So I throw that hook, my right hand is already ready to go. Boom! Power shot right into the face. So now we turn this into a 4-shot combo, right? Now, it does take a lot of energy, so I do not recommend you to stay there after that. After you deliver that combo, it should open up a gap between the two combatants for you to run through and get away. Thank you for checking out today's episode, and I'll be back again tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday.